Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back with war number, I think, 10? War number 10? Maybe this is war number 11. I'm not honestly sure. Of season 61. And this war, we are up against AOH. Very, very exciting. Obviously, my old alliance. And I'm in BG3 in NewN. So I am in the BG I used to plan for. So that's pretty cool. My team this war is Silk Guardian and good old Mojo. I'm going to be starting off on Path 4 and then taking Path 5 in Section 2. And then I have 5 minis, pretty cool ones. First thing we got up is Node 4 Bastion, which I will be taking with Silk. Yeah, this fight, pretty easy. With Silk, the only thing I need to pay attention to is that after I bet his SP2, obviously I'm going to be reverse controlled. The only real scary thing about this Bastion is if you're reversed and you mess up his SP1 decks, like if you dash into it, especially if he has Furies, that probably will just one-shot you, but of course, we're going to try to not let that happen, but 2, Silk has her auto-evade safety net, which is awesome. So yeah, I don't think I actually use the evade at all, but it's still nice. Classic PS1 with Silk so that I can get to the SP2 before they can throw a special. So I'm throwing this, and he's at 53%, so I'm like, perfect. Let me just get all the way up to another one. Here he gets his SP1, but I don't let him throw it. So I was like, I just want to go for this. And I do make a call here to not go for a full combo into my SP2 because I was like, oh, what if it doesn't kill? And I don't know if it would have killed, but if it didn't, it would have pushed into SP3. So I was like, whatever, let me just throw it. And then here I'll go for an SP1. This will definitely kill him. It definitely did not kill him. He's at 1%. So I'm like, okay, just don't let him throw the SP1 again. And he's dead. Up next, we have Gentle on 13. Oh, I'm turning willpower back on before I forget. Had to give myself the reminder in game. But yeah, Gentle on 13, I'm taking with Guardian, and I play this fight pretty badly. But it's okay. It is okay. I'm gonna still have the PS1, and the plan is just turn on Suicides, SP1, SP2, and try to nuke him for the most part. And then whatever health is left, I will do my best to clean it up with either basics or work my way up to another SP2. But in hindsight, after taking this fight, I should have just done SP3, SP2. So here, starting off great. I purposely did that many hits so I could have 13 combo there. I get hit by the end of the special one. It definitely wasn't on purpose, but it was actually good. It was something I was thinking of, like how much damage would the SP1 do, because what that did is it reset my combo. So he's not going to go unstoppable after I throw this. Another thing I should have done is I should have heavied before this to get another armor, because, you know, now I'm in the corner with no armor. He's at 23%. So, yeah, I was talking to my officer, Mummy, about this fight. And it was kind of like, yes, it could go like this, but at the end of the day, a Gentle that I can parry, I don't really care how much he's unstoppable. Like, you can see this has gone not the best, but I'm still at 88%. There I mess up. I thought I could sneak in the last medium attack before the timer, but I was wrong. So here, back at my SP2, but he throws this. I'm like, it's annoying. Just throw this to get the first hit off. But that was not a good idea either, because I had the glancing up. I was kind of trying to watch his unstoppable, when I should have been watching the glancing too. But again, it's no big deal. I mean, there's no way to really, I don't know, die here. It's just sneaky Gentle, even with tactic. That's the thing about this tactic. It's like, on certain nodes, it sucks. Like, I don't know, 42 or 31, it's annoying. And obviously the gene bosses. But on stuff like that, like, you can just bury him. No danger. And now we have Path 5 in Section 2. I am receiving a Battlegrounds invitation. I will not be accepting that in the middle of my war. I'm just glad I'm just glad my game turned on Do Not Disturb and it didn't show a little pop-up where it's like, oh, this person invited you. Click the check mark to enter the BG's match. Because that would have been annoying. First fight I'm going to be taking here is Node 23 Nova with Mojo. Which, you know, it's my first fight with Mojo, so it's not like I'm going to be able to nuke him. Like extremely quickly. Another thing Nova has that like interacts weirdly with Mojo is his dupe gives him additional buff duration. So in a way it kind of works to counteract Mojo's anti-life field, which we'll kind of see at the end of this fight, I believe. I put like 2 haters on him and they stay for a good bit. This Nova is only rank 3, so that's good. that makes it more fun, but I'm still gonna pop an invul just because, you know, just for safety, because you never know with Nova. Sometimes he just be hitting you for an insane like 76,000 crit, and you're like, well, there goes my health. So yeah, here gonna get the Fury off him with the first intercept. Gonna go for the second one. He plays into it, so I'm like, perfect. I am more comfortable dexing his SP2 than his SP1. So I'm going to try to push him to those, but I don't think it's going to work out amazingly for me. You can see like that buff on him, the that blue thingy he's got, that expired pretty slowly. And this energized too. So yeah, here I'm like, alright, one more prompt, but with the power from the prompt and his buff expiring, I get pushed to SP3, but that's okay, because we have the SP3 skip button now. So here he has a lot of charges, but he throws this, which is good. I am faltered, which is fine. I'm not really too concerned. I'm faltered again because I wanted to complete my prompt, but like I said, not too concerned. Get the intercept off there. Honestly, don't know how he didn't auto-block me, but I'll take it. First SP2 with Fury's up. Now the degens are ticking for like 10k, and he's dead. Not too shabby. And now we have Node 32 Bullseye, which I'll be taking with Guardian. And yeah, this is another fight where it's not like a really quick fight, because I just have to go for SP3, SP2, especially on this node because it's Mighty Charge. I don't want to go for an SP1, SP2 and risk him dashing in if I'm not ready for it somehow. So yeah, just gonna build up to SP3 slowly but surely. Obviously I have to bait his SP1s here, and I'm not even gonna try to full parry them. Just gonna parry the first 2 hits in the last one, because it's just a little Bullseye on 32. This fight, nothing too crazy. The thing about Bullseye with his SP1, you always have to be locked in, because he sometimes, well, he has like his little SP1 bias stuff where he just throws it, so you can't like dash in at him when he has it and he's like dashing back. That's like that's basically him trying to rage bait you into like trying to medium attack him, which I think will happen on the next SP1 I bait. We're gonna see that. But yeah, now I'm at my 9 force field, so perfect. Just go for my SP2 and he'll be gone. Yeah, here, like you see right there, he throws it. So when he dashes back with an SP1, I just walk up to him ready to parry it. I'm gonna need to get one more protection down. I can see my relic's just about to come back, so that's perfect. Go for this. That was more than enough damage, but better safe than sorry, especially after the gentle fight. For all my Guardian fights, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for a little bit of extra ramp. Because yeah, why not? This war, I don't think it will come down to fight time. So we're gonna take our time. We're gonna be extra safe. And now we got Node 39 Maestro, which I will be taking with good old Mojo. This is a pretty easy fight. My only thing is just get my anti-lives up so that whenever he throws a special, the Footloose and the stun immunity instantly expire, and they give me power. So yeah, like the other times, I'm not going to run power backs here, because if I do, it just means I'm probably going to get pushed to SP3 more often. And I just realized this is Shumpy Bumpy's Maestro. Shumpy Bumpy my goat, bro. With this ring 4 Maestro. Go for the first SP2 here, because I know he's about to throw his SP1, and he's going to give me a lot of power, so I needed to dump my power. And it's okay, because he's going to throw another one, and I'm right back to an SP2, so now all I need to do is finish this prompt, which I get throw a special, extremely convenient. Get a repair there, go for my next SP2. I'm winning Rich Get Richer, because Maestro's buffs are getting anti-lifed here. He's just being weirdly aggressive, so I take a hit, but it's fine. Beta's SP2. Go for the next SP2 of my own with just a sliver of anti-life, but that's all I need. Pretty cool 50-second fight. Not too shabby. And then now we're moving on to node 42 dust, which, yeah, this dust is way easier than 31 dust, which I guess both are pretty fine, but 42 for dust is just there's no permanent debuff, so you can always just wait for her to become blockable again. So even if you are using like someone other than Silk, it just makes it way easier. So I wasn't super duper worried about this. Just gonna PS1, get to my SP3 and win. Classic Silk doing Silk things. This is also my last Silk fight of the war, so I'm not going to be worried about the power stings on this node. At maximum, they're going to do like 30% of my health, but like I said, I'm not worried about that. Just going to beat her up to the best of my abilities. As always, start off with the dash back so I can parry her medium. Full combo. And we can repeat the same thing again. Oh, that's true. Now this has the rage debuff, so she can't be blocked again. But it really doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Here we go with this. Full combo into SP3. And now the fight's over. So yeah, I actually forgot about that. With the rage debuffs, even on 42, they go permanently unblockable. That's why I haven't... well, that's part of the reason why I'm not silking 42 Jess anymore. The other reason is that Water is mega locked in on those, so he always solos them. But yeah, I think even to this day, Jess should be on here because you got all the big alliances still occasionally messing up to it. With Shang, Moleman, Zemo, everyone. People could say this is the best counter, this is so easy, but as we've seen, people are still dying to it. So yeah, that's my last Silk fight, so we're switching over to full Mystic boosts, because I will be using Mojo for this future Ant-Man on node 45. Super duper fun. I have 2 fights of ramp, so 3 charges already going into this fight, which is awesome. That means I just need to do 2 prompts to get my Fury, and that's why I was happy to have the PS1 from the Dust fight carry over to here. Because then, after my 2 prompts, I'll basically be at my SP2, but here I get throw a special, which is annoying, so I re-roll it. I get throw a special again, but it's okay, because now he's at a bar of power, so I just bait his special. And obviously here, I'm going to wait, because I want to get my Fury for this SP2, and I use a special again. Awesome. Throw this SP2, it does good damage. I get good MD. I got 2 bleeds on me, which is good RNG. There I do a medium light medium into his block. I definitely did not mean to do that. I was 100% trying to do light attack, but he backed off. He felt bad for me. But even if he did combo me, obviously it wouldn't have killed me or anything. And this is my last Mojo fight too, so it really wouldn't have done anything to me. I get idle, so I'm just gonna wait, get to my next SP2, pop this off, and I'm like, okay, this should just kill him. And unfortunately, it leaves him at 4%, so I'm like, okay, just complete this next prompt, and the hater will do the work for me, but it's knock him down, so I have to parry him again. And hit him with a 52k heavy. So, Pretty cool. Even with no wags, that's obviously an easy fight. Because fam is just fam, you know. As long as you don't get the combo detonation on you and eat an SP2, he's just a chill guy. Up next, I'll be taking this 46 Sentinel with my boy Guardian. Both these next two minis I'll be taking with Guardian. And for this fight, my rotation in mind was SP3, SP1, SP2. This doesn't go exactly my way, as we'll see in the end, but that's a general rotation. This Sentinel is running physical resist, which I can only assume is to target Prowler, but little do they know, there's another tech goat out there, bro, who just cooks Sentinel. Probably would have been faster for this for sure. There I messed up the dex, which was annoying. I got caught in the dash back, but it's okay, because I popped a combat regen boost, and now I'm certainly making the most out of it. I think I do finish this fight with a full yellow bar, so the combat regen boost of joy and prosperity is going to hook me up. I don't mind triggering an exorable, like, occasionally, because I want to keep pushing him to SP1s and baiting them. I don't care that he has 100 tactical charges. Again, that's just better for me, because that's free openings without having to parry. If he has his power reserve and his whole stuff with resistances and the reduction to instant damaging effects doesn't mean much for me, because the shock debuff itself will just nuke him. It doesn't matter if my crits do half damage. Bait one more SP1 here, then I'm going to go for my SP3. I have my 3 permanent naturally generating force fields. I'm going to get 6 more from this, so I'm at 10. I'm like, okay, this is sick. And I was thinking, like, do I want to go to another SP3? I was like, nah, I don't think I need it. I think he's just going to waste some time. He's already at 80%, so I have to consider by the time I go to the next SP3, he's probably going to be at, like, 60%. By the time I go to the next SP3 and then SP2. There I get hit by the last of his SP1, which is super embarrassing. It gives me an armor break too, so he took away my armor, which is very rude. And you can see he's going for heavy, so he's like, oh, you lost your energy resistance, let me just hit you with the shock that would probably tick me for 20,000 damage, knowing Sentinel. So here's where I kind of mess up. Just messing up, in theory, of how I was going to take the fight, because I was like, okay, SP1, now I'll go to my SP2, but unfortunately, these charges are going to fall off by the time I get to my SP2. Super unfortunate. But I don't need them. I don't need them for sure. I'm going to do plenty of damage. I just wanted to get a little extra ramp. So I'm like, perfect, let me go to my SP2 before the charges fall off. And the charges fell off. So I just throw it. Taking him for 54k. I couldn't tell if I was critting for 54k and burst and ticking for 44 or the other way around, but yeah, that nuked him. Super easy fight. And now we have 48 Photon, which I'll be taking with Guardian. And I'm thankful I get to take this fight with Guardian, because, you know, I need a little bit of a break from fighting Photon with Silk. Just one more to recover from the trauma. And we're gonna see, obviously, this fight is pretty brain dead with Guardian compared to Silk, because I can just block all I want the whole fight, and she's gonna do very little damage to me. Obviously at the start, the blocked hits don't do much, but here you can see she's starting to put debuffs on me. Still not doing a whole lot. Can full parry all her specials to take no damage and build power, which is great. And yeah, you can see there, if I was Silk, I would already be at like 85% health tops. But Guardian, he's just tanking him. Doesn't matter if her thingy where, what does she do? She sets your block proficiency lower for every debuff. It doesn't matter if she has that, because I still have my energy resist. Here she's in pure lights, but obviously perfect parries means that doesn't matter to me at all. Go for my relic here just to get another opening, because while I can tank block hits as much as I like, I'd rather not if I can't avoid it. There, I get a parry, but it was when the shield was down. When the shield is up, I'm very, very careful to not parry her. But when it's down, it obviously doesn't matter. She gets untouchable, but I can just wait it out. Here, I wanted to bait another SP1 from her before I throw my SP3. And she was being nice there. She waited a little bit, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait for Bane to come onto me so I can just put it right back onto her. And this is the part where I went for the whole overkill route. And that's, I'm just going to go for another SP3, I believe. Or no. Oh, no, that was the second SP3. I'm tweaking. That was the second SP3, so now I just need to get to my SP2. And I need to wait for my relic cooldown to come back. There, same thing, get the parry, but the shield was off. Cooldown, so that's totally fine. Here, put Bane back on her. I'm just watching my relic. I'm like, alright, just go off cooldown. It does, so I throw my SP1. And here, I'm just hard holding block so she doesn't throw her SP1. She did at the very end, but she ticked out before any of the hits could actually go through. But even if they did, I had my invul, so I was not worried about that at all. And yeah, pretty calm 9 fighter. That was pretty good. Solid war. I don't think I played my best, to be honest. I definitely could have cleaned up a lot of those fights, but it's okay. We take it. We take the solos. The score as of right now is 10-1, so we are winning. Once again, all the BG3 people and all the friends in AOH, best of luck to you guys with the rest of your fights. Super fun war matching you guys and watching you take the fight. Take our map. Very cool. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all probably on, I want to say Saturday night with the next video. So yeah, look out for that. Thank you for watching again, and peace.